Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm live wherever I need to be live. As we start this game here, let me just get ready, get everything in order. Guys, please let me know if there are any sound issues that you encounter while listening here. Oh, sure, boy. Hola, Kadizi. Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Jose Mokwena. I am your host, and this, of course, is a special broadcast because, as you know, we love South African football, we love African football, and today we get to look at the South African League, where Sundowns looks to reclaim their spot at the top of the log, taking on MARUMO Gallants at the Dr. Patrice Motsepe Stadium over in the Free State. MARUMO Gallants versus Mamelodi Sundowns. Guys, remember the show is on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, unless previously communicated. And then, of course, if Chiefs, Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, Banyana, Bafana are in action, we will see. Guys, what happened today? Yeah? Social media. What happened? What is this news that dropped that we don't know, guys? What is this news that dropped that we don't know what's happening, man? Huh?
Honestly, you think me I change for the receipt? Why you don't accept it? I come for a project. Why? Why you refuse the media? I give you a question. Why you refuse? Because it's not good for you, the media. You need reaction of the people. If the coach stop for the process to building the team, this is not don't provoke reaction from the fans and business for yourself. This is not good. You push myself only for the games. Only this game, why you win. Me, I come for process, guys. I trust in my project with Kaizer Chiefs. I know you don't like listen to this. Before me, I come here. You listen to this man building. Huh? You don't like listen to this building, but I come to build. You want or you don't want. You understand me? Because if you talk another response like this response, I am not correct.
That's all I'm going to say. Guys, Gallants versus Sundowns. Currently, MARUMO Gallants is number 8 on the log. 5 games played, 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. They've scored 5. They've conceded 5. They've got 7 points. Then, of course, Mamelodi Sundowns is number 2 on the log, having 6 points, 4 wins, 2 draws, no losses, scored 9, conceded 1, for a grand total of 14 points. One of 2 unbeaten teams currently in the league as it stands. In the last 5 games, MARUMO Gallants has 1 draw, 2 losses, and 2 wins to their name. Last game out was a 1-1 draw with Polokwane City, and before that they lost 1-0 to Stellenbosch. Then, of course, Mamelodi Sundowns has 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 games. Last game out was a 3-0 win versus Makesi over the weekend, and then, of course, they also beat Stellenbosch 1-0. Now, in the last 5 games that these two have met each other, it's been a whitewash. No draws, no MARUMO Gallants wins, 5 wins for Mamelodi Sundowns. In terms of the starting lineup, we have Williams, Mokwena, Khoza, Lunga, Allende, Morena, Adams, Salesh, Shalulile, and Reyners. Then for MARUMO Gallants, Arubi in goal, Ngube, Chawatsane, Skosana, Mabocha, Stole, Mpambaniso, Nhlapo, Msendami, returning Ndlondlo, and then, of course, Umabuza, Ndabaiteti Ndlondlo coming back into the team. Kanabambitsa Patrick, now that he's gone back to MARUMO Gallants. So we're going to see an interesting game here between these two teams. Should be a game that Sundowns wins, but can MARUMO Gallants bring a surprise on the way to try winning that trophy that everybody's after?
re eme re shebile re thotse nna ke tsebe gore na ho etsaetseng Afrika Borwa.
Oh, Waritsi Bikawani Sundowns has won it 8 times in a row. Let's see if they can do it there. Sundowns with a chance that was saved by Arubi after Shalulile made it into the box. Now, Shalulile, of course, the top striker, the top marksman, the highest scoring player in PSL history, PSL era history, is Peter Shalulile, who's top of the charts. The man who scored 2 and assisted yesterday, Bradley Grobler's number 3, and then, of course, number 2 is Belenon Vete. So, Shalulile was really trying to extend that lead right there. I hope the script is not going to be repeated today, where a team plays a low block or they try and they try and go pound for pound, and then they get caught out. Then I hope today a team is not going to low block and then only attack once they concede, and then throw everybody forward and then concede 3 or 4. That is usually the script of the PSL. That is what we normally see from the quote-unquote smaller teams when they go and play a Sundowns, when they go and play a Pirates, for example, which is a very interesting tactic to choose. So hopefully we're not going to see that. But in any case, let me see what you guys are saying. Guys, please let me know what you guys are saying the score is going to be. What are your score predictions? 91 PSL, yeah? Okay. Please let me know what your predictions are there in the comments. And then remember, it's an interactive show. So at halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in. We're going to discuss and dissect what happened in the first half. And then in the second half, if I can get to 25,000 likes, I'll keep it open so that we can continue on and everybody will be able to jump in. To add your voice to the show, you press the multi-guest button at the bottom of the screen, and remember you have to be following the account in order for you to be able to use that multi-guest button. So feel free to at halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in, like I said, 25k. Everybody will get a minute of time to jump in and see what's going to happen here. Now, Mamelodi Sundowns comes into this game as a team that is not trusted yet. Caroso mande abanye abacoach bayafariwa uCaroso yawina and loku ngibuza ama question. Sundowns has been said to be weak, has been said to not be the Sundowns people know, has been said to not be Shushan and Piano, has been said to be a lot of things, but the one thing you cannot say about the Sundowns in a league context up to this point is that they are losers. They have not lost in the league. Why are you playing out from the back when you don't know why? Yo, Nkosi yami. Like, do these guys even practice playing out from the back? Let's be honest. Do these guys even practice? Somebody asked me earlier if Mokwena is playing centre back. No, currently it's Cupido and Khoza occupying those spaces. It's almost like a back 2-1 because Mokwena might drop into the centre back position. Lunga is the only other real... Morena and Lunga on the pitch. So Mokwena is going to be playing as the CDM. The back 4 is set, but it doesn't look like they're going to be busy too much today because MARUMO Gallants has been sitting back up to this point. So why would I be happy, guys? What am I happy about? What am I happy about, guys? Sundowns 5, Gallants 0 says Ladine. Friends of MARUMO Gallants 1-0 says Nkosi. 3-0 to Sundowns says Impact Zone. Mush says good evening, good people. Welcome, Mush. Zach says 5-0. Problem Child says 4-1. So everybody just thinks, 130 is a joke in England. They have 995. I'm not happy, guys. Nothing happened. Nangapa lenda ba izolo. Aw, nangapa. Meli phinde lenda ba izolo velile. Iphinde kuphi ku Sundowns or ku MARUMO. Phela MARUMO iphethwe coach omncane man. Lafite is the youngest coach in the league, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, you still yet to hit 30. So that is a very interesting thing. Guys, man. I know, Bogs. I know. Do you believe the stories? Angazi. But Chiefs. So here comes MARUMO Gallants. So what has happened up to this point versus Sundowns is that a lot of the time, Sundowns is not as strong as people are saying, and they have been a little bit they have been suspect in their playing out from the back and playing the ball when pressed. Khoza is one of the players who didn't have a very good game last game out. He was losing the ball quite a bit. Natatazela Hanyani, maybe he sorted that out for now, but he was having a bit of problems and he was the weak link in that defense when you talk about attacking that position. So very, very interesting to see if Khoza has sorted out his issues and whether MARUMO GALLANTS is going to be able to take over that, because on the bench they don't necessarily have anybody, and according to some of the starting lineups I've seen, Undlondlo was playing almost like a false nine, which is very interesting for a young Patrick to be playing on his first start for MARUMO GALLANTS as he's gone back. 9 minutes in, Mamelodi Sundowns has predictively been playing in MARUMO GALLANTS' half, with Gallants breaking out here and there, but they haven't been that strong when we speak about it. Bong says, I don't care anymore, Chiefs. After yesterday, I'm so angry. Eban. KB says, good evening. Breaking news, Chiefs sack Nabi. Don't know if I should be excited or say KB. Guys, why are we speaking about Nabi Khudlala Sundowns, guys? Sundowns yadlala, man. We'll speak about that on another day, but now, nani. Hey, man, respect the league champions. Here comes a throw-in from MARUMO GALLANTS. I'm hoping to see something from MARUMO GALLANTS, guys. I mean, I don't want to watch a boring game, man. Or at the very least, can somebody score early? Arsene Tabi always says, if a smaller team scores first, the game will be exciting. If the bigger team is just holding possession the whole time, it's going to be a problem. Shot. Should have taken the shot, boy. Oh, Reina's try. Oh, is it Reina's? No. Shalili trying to bend it into the corner and he can't get into there. Muleli says today is going to be a draw. Silo says, Kanti Sundowns idlala on which channel? It's on 202, guys. It's on 202. Because Navi Kiplama, I don't know why I had faith in him. Sheba Bongs. Anyway. Shalili lower the shot that just goes over there. Guys, let's talk Sundowns. How do we feel about Caroso? How do we feel about Salesh? How Tlochelang Chiefs, guys? Tlochelang Chiefs. Let's speak about Sundowns there a little bit. Wow, Glenn. Oh, today I can see what you want to talk about one thing and one thing.
What happened to you? I don't know what the fuck happened. These people just showed up from nowhere and started doing their care on me.
Please don't do it on me, please. Hey, but I wasn't Sundowns playing 2 days ago. Well, Sundowns is also going to be playing on Saturday because Sundowns is one of 5 teams, if I'm not mistaken. Ahly, Sundowns, ES Chinese. I don't know if Pyramids is part of it, but they do not have to play the first round of qualifying for the CAF Champions League. They go directly in. So Sundowns is going to be in action today. It's going to be in action on Saturday, which I think is a good thing because they get these games out of the way as they are fresh before they're doing a whole bunch of other things. I think that's the advantage, and that's what everybody's been asking for. Is it not what everybody's been asking for, to say that Sundowns should go out and play these games? So yeah, Pirates is not playing today. No, Pirates is not playing today. Pirates has been postponed. They are traveling to Lesotho for their game. Chiefs is traveling to Angola for their... Oh, wow. Oh, no. Rinas. We don't feel anything, Sundowns only... Guys, don't tell me I look happy, guys. No, I don't look anything, guys. Mina... I'm not gonna say anything about Debbie right now. I'm not feeling good about the loss, though. Maki's downfall brings joy to the Orlando Pirates fans. Hey, Banna. No, Pyramids is not part of it. It's just help me out the mistakes. It's Mamelodi Sundowns. It's Al Ahly. It's ES Chinese. Le'ing. It's two others that are exempt, right? There's 2 others that are exempt from the qualifying rounds. Please let me know there in the comments what's going to happen. So at the very least, you're not going to be watching Sundowns playing a random game. Pirates likes postponing games and it works against them in the end. Games in hand. Isn't the Pirates game being played in Bloom? Most probably. I was just saying that they're going to be playing Lesotho. We abused this, so those goals felt deserved. Why did Khoza make Pirates not to play and let Chiefs and Sundowns play? Guys! I know we like to stand up for our teams, but all of the teams get a choice. All of the teams can reschedule. All of the teams can vote on what a schedule looks like, when the open weeks are, when they're going to be asked to be, when they can be asked to play. All of that is voted for. So it's your representatives who are not speaking up in the meetings. And as if Basabu Babko, Dr. Irvin or whatever, Mara, it's your representatives who are not saying anything. So you can't blame representatives and we can't blame khoza alone when there's board of governors and all of those people that decide a lot of things that need to happen here, guys. I'm just saying, khoza is making moves. We're celebrating a kapia to Umana Pansi, says Master GD. Khoza Waropa says Bongani. Like I said, all of your teams vote, all of your teams take part. Maybe Sundowns is experienced and they're using this as an advantage. Think about it. It's early on. You don't have Champions League pressure just yet. Why not play a bunch of games back to back and knock them out early? Why not? I don't see a problem. Because that's preparing to lose the league at the wow. 15 minutes in. Alright guys, both teams have just been looking at each other. There hasn't been much play, there hasn't been much attacking. Sundowns has had the bulk share of possession. They are looking to build through Lunga, which means that MARUMO GALLANTS has maybe successfully stifled them down the middle. The moment you start to see Mamelodi Sundowns crossing, you must know that issue shine has been stopped a little bit. The issue shine has been stopped a little bit, and they're relying on crosses, which is going to be very interesting because crosses are generally what Shalule does well. And then maybe we might see a Mutiba come in and do something there. Big Brother says it's a flat game. Velile says, Cantina, why didn't your teams request postponement? This is what I'm saying, Velile. End of the day, all of these things, you can request them. All of these things you can do, you can ask, you can change, you can do whatever. There's specified days in the league's calendar where you have to communicate with the other team, obviously, that you're going to be playing, but everybody communicates this thing and they choose. So this idea that khoza is doing everything, no, guys, your team is not doing enough to fight for this. No 70% ball possession. True that. And when the schedule gets tough, then Sundowns will have a briefer there. Yeah, like I look at it as an advantage that Sundowns is playing right now. For me. Now, I wouldn't ask Pirates to do it because they're going to have huge games this weekend. But I mean, Sundowns is only going to be playing, I think it's Durban City this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. That's the game that's on from the Big Three at PSL. Hey, Adams doesn't fit, eh? Adams doesn't fit. Play it. Judging from the previous game, Sundowns is starting to grind results. I may be wrong though. Well, as long as you can keep winning the games, that's the one thing you have to ask about and you have to show. Oh! Send me there through. I believe it. Get out of here, but believe it. Is Adams a Sundowns type of player? I'm not sure. I'm still not sure 100% what his role is. Right? He's not going to play the Obas role. He's not going to play the mokwena role. He doesn't seem to be comfortable as an islander role, but that's probably going to be the most comfortable. Where he is right now is very close to like a 10-ish type role. So I'm not sure what he needs. I'm not sure what he needs, Jordaan Adams, or what he's expected to be doing in this team. And how Nyabayega? Williams playing out from the back. You know, one of these days, I swear these teams don't realize that Sundowns has so many weaknesses. Sundowns has so many weaknesses that we never take advantage of as the PSL. I swear. Sundowns only bought Adams just for Le Pasarinkio is struggling. Princess Sono says Gallants is really fighting. For how long? Ooh, low cross by Lunga. Wait, Marumo went ultra defensive. Oh, play it, play it! Oh, Williams is such a smart keeper. That was such a chance. Marumo Gallants keep catching Sundowns. I'm liking this from them, actually. They've caught Sundowns a couple of times. Undlondlo trying to play a ball in, but Williams was just a little bit too awake. I wonder what might happen if you get that ball, fake a pass and take a shot. Just chip the keeper. I wonder if that's ever, if they've ever thought of that. Some players are good for certain teams and not Downs' his big brother. Williams had to be a sweeper. But it's good. Keep making Williams sweep. I've always said he can't sweep over and over and over and over again. He can't sweep. Something will happen. A mistake will happen. But you have to keep exploiting that space. Sundowns is open a little bit there at the back. Oh, Reynas. Oh, what's happening? Who do you prefer between Mudiba and Lunga? Lunga. But it also depends on what you're trying to do. Remember, I'm a person who I've told you guys. I've told you guys that I don't believe necessarily in the idea of quality players. I think that there's players that fit systems, and you can be a really bad player and play in a system that will amplify you and make you seem like a great player. You can be a great player in a bad system that makes you look bad. So, for example, the reason why I say this is that Umudiba, for me, at left back, Umudiba is a false left back. He doesn't have the defensive nous needed for the left back position traditionally, but because he can invert and play the ball, you get something from him. Him going wide, him being isolated, we've seen it. It's either he turns around or it's either he loses the ball trying to cross the ball in. So I'd prefer maybe a Lunga in a more traditional sense to say that if I'm looking for a left back that can defend, if I'm looking for a left back that can follow instructions, it's just an instruction left back, Lunga's the guy that I'm going to look at, especially if you're not going to invert to Mudiba when he gets onto the pitch. So that's why I'm saying that it depends what you want to do in your team and what you value, right? But I would say Lunga just as a left back. Not flashy. He's not going to win you. Oh, then he loses the ball. Oh, Nkosiami. Oh, Nkosiami. Hi, man, guys, there's something. Guys, can I just check something? Hey? Hey, sorry about that, guys. Couldn't do a shy outside. Just making sure that there's nothing here. Is Basadin injured? Is Basadin injured? Jeremy Proki injured. Agazi. I plead the fifth. Like is engaged. For me, I prefer Mudiba at left back because he's the key to Sundowns losing. Wow. Basadin going to Downs might crush his hopes of going to AFCON. True. But that's the risk that you take. What bag does Stellenbosch hold for maybe not giving them better offers? Adams was also in the wilderness for a little bit, remember? Lunga Matthews Adams. Khoza, I will sell if our Flemingberg says big brother. Wow. You'd sell Lunga. I think Divine is good for games like this. And when I say games like this is when you're playing a low block and you need somebody who can give you some relatively safe width. That's what you look at. I mean, Sundowns in this game, the way that that Gallants is moving around and the way they've positioned their backs, it's really suffocating Sundowns down the middle. So sometimes you just need somebody to grab the width. You could theoretically play Umudiba in that position even in this game, if you can give him consistent support, like the support he's getting from Adams today or from Reyners. But look, they're going to play it out from the back, they're going to lose it. They're going to play it out from the back and they're going to lose it. Why not just kick it up? Mara guys, mina ngisazi. I force talent yokudlala move, man. Why can't we just kick it up? Just get the ball. It's a goal kick. Kick it straight up. You're done. Hey man. Gallants is well organized. They're covering each other. Lunga is good for certain games. He's not consistent. Mr. Oti, where is your MTN 8? It's fine. It's in a safe deposit box. Go Nedbank. All these supporters are for Gallants. Guys. The one thing they did well at this stadium is to make the chairs multicolored. So it looks, you have to really look to see. You have to really look to see. Oti, where is your coach? Guys. Guys, why are you asking me about my coach, guys? I don't have a coach, Angisho. Like I said before, others lose coaches and they cry. Tina, we Ben Khalil. This thing of starting the ball from the back, we're forcing it. No, there's no understanding of it, my lady. There's no understanding. And honestly, if we could have a bigger conversation, honestly, I feel like that's what's ruining a lot of football. Is that, shot by mokwena, is that a lot of teams are doing things because they're popular. They're not doing things because it works for them. You get what I mean? Like they're doing things because they're so Pep doing it. And they're like, Pep is this modern football, what. But then, it just Piwe. It was Piwe. Because Piwe, you migrated to Parapag. Piwe is a transplant fan. He comes from Chiefs, Ghana. He comes from Chiefs and he went to Parapag. He changed. Tina, we've been Khalil. We've been Khalil. Oti, so your coach will be working from home. Which coach? We don't have a coach. I don't know what you're talking about. The team was allegedly traveled today for the Champions League game, the Confed game. So, what happened to Adams? He was such a promising youngster. Guys, sometimes the grass is not greener. And it's something we don't speak about in football. It might be a topic that I might make. We don't speak about people's futures, right? We don't speak about the fit in teams. And maybe it's because Mamelodi Sundowns is the best team in the country in terms of the league, in terms of Africa. Header. Reina scores again. Reina's the most consistent player in the PSL over the past 3 years has to be Reina's. Reina scores again, guys. Reina's has made it 1-0. Hey. Naile team ilogi winner. OT, my favorite coach Rulani is doing well this far at Elja. I told you to come. I'm not going anywhere. Why do you want me to go? I'm not going to Pirates. Z's been trying to recruit me too. I'm not going to Pirates, guys. I'm fool. And then, do you know what's going to happen? So here's the script. MARUMO GALLANTS is then not going to go, we're going to attack Gangani's Bone. They're going to throw everyone forward. They're going to start playing the most expensive football, but it's still early. Boma, 10 minutes to halftime, they're going to play the most expensive football. They're going to throw everyone forward. It's either they're going to concede right before halftime, or they're going to come out in the second half. First 15 minutes is going to be hot from MARUMO Gallants. You'll wonder where this MARUMO Gallants has been, but they'll only be able to do it for 15 minutes. From the 60th minute onwards, they'll be dead. They'll be dead. Watch the back. Look at how the structure has changed already. Look at how the structure has changed already. And then you ask the question, why didn't you guys do this from the beginning? Inevitably, you're going to concede. Now you're going to try and chase a game. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi. I love this for my neighbors since yesterday. They're doing well. Your gallants is otin abantwini, says Princess. I need you are begging GNU. Eh? They're going top of the log, and we all know what that means. You see, OT Reina. Yeah, Reina's is the most consistent striker. Reina's is the most consistent player for me. Can I speak about Pirates? I think it's also because they're given the game time to play. And they're given year after year after year to play. I mentioned this because we spoke about Makaula and maybe Velile Angang Makaula is not on the Champions League squad, for example. So does this mean he's got a long-term injury, or does this mean that, you know, Reyners is so underrated, goalkeeper disappointing. Reyners is always in the box, not Lentoye Nogutu Umuntu press. The bulldozer has started breaking the walls. PSL back to default settings. You say you're not going to Paris. Jiggy Jiggy will be wearing that shirt again. That was a gift from Buchemen, guys. I can't show you. I can't show you my talent. I can't show you my talent. Are we going to watch Tux tomorrow? I'm not going to be at the Tux game tomorrow, but I will be at the women's final on Friday. UJ versus UWC. I will be there, though. So, yeah. Washington are Ruby, though. I'm happy Kaizer Chiefs is going to its reach. Notice that Tux has more fans. Yo. All is saying. Shalil is a versatile player. How I wish his combination with Reyners could be established. I don't think Shalil and Reyners can play together. I don't think. In fact, I'd love to see Shalilile and Mutiba a lot more. I don't think they can play together. Especially with Reyners running centrally now. Reyners has been told to run central. And Shalile to run around him. So I don't see it. I do not see it. Was Reyners doing this at his previous clubs? Yes. Before he joined Sundowns, I think he was second top goal scorer, if not top goal scorer, before he left Stellies. Even Silva is consistent. This man has been consistent over years. Only CAF preliminary rounds. He will be considered when he reaches the group stages. He's still injured, but he can be registered. Okay. No, I just wanted to clear that up, guys. Even chairmen gave you a gift, but you don't. Guys, relax. It's not just a gift. OT fans asked, when are the new players getting a chance to play? When your new coach gets a chance to coach, maybe. I will not tolerate any Mahupa slander. Now, Uvelile, Loy, not me, Uvelile. My network is back. Sorry, Mush. AJ, Sundowns can't deny it, but they still miss Ribeiro. True. Pirates' plan is to work on the depth of the squad and be ready for CAF, so we're still playing new players as KB. Dali team yami today. Oh, Naledi. OT, don't you think Adams doesn't fit because of game time? Interesting, but also what my thing is, Lunga yellow card. Siglele kangaka Lunga, siglele kangaka bakushaya spy 2 and you get a yellow card. Remember last season, Reyners was started the season on the bench. He was in the same situation as what Adams is now. So maybe they could rebound. Maybe he could rebound. I don't know how that looks from the midfield, but maybe he could rebound and we'll see something different. But for me, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what role he's meant to play. That's my thing. I'm unsure what role he's meant to play. I don't know what is expected of him. Oh, Nangula Fite Sarasha is Jose. Here comes a free kick from Gallants. Can they do something from a set piece? Sundown struggles with these, but Williams comes out to easily take that ball into his hands. Now, so transition. Almost a great ball there. Almost a great ball. But this Nabi. Hey, ranks. I have questions, but I'm not going to say anything. Oh, what a goal. What a goal, Ndlovu. Yes. Arrows. Valavula. Oh, what a goal. Here comes Gallants with a goal of their own.
Kasongo ye. Mombali nanga. Kasongo mbona.
Well, Coach Shorty before this started did say that Gallants always gets one. Mush is Shireen. Oh, Shireen, aong mangela, mzing mush ye. Yo. Ndaba ithetwa Ndlondlo. Yo. From a Pirates player. You see, you playing sounds, you'll be asked why there's no sounds when we're losing.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I defend it.
Playing sounds is not bad. But it's only bad when my team is losing. Yeah? 1-1. MARUMO Gallants has scored. Nabaiteto Ndlondlo from that false 9 position. Ow. Heban. Cupido. What happened there? Are you doing the Sports Pesa couch? Yes, I'm going to be on the couch, Sinclair. I'm going to be on the couch. There's going to be 3 of us on the couch. Well, we're going to rotate, but I will be on the couch on Friday at the UJ versus UWC game. Yay. Sundowns on the counter. We are P-Sales. Kasongo, hey. Bobari Nangwa. Guys, yeah, you must come. Nangu Zintle is going to come to the Varsity Cup final. UJ Soweto campus, guys. UJ Soweto campus. Okay, 36 minutes in. Interesting game now. It's interesting now. It's just 1-1. 1-1. 3-1 loading, says Vandendom. Cupido scored that one, says Marcy. How? Why didn't he kick that out? This Rockland Stadium net is weak. Excuse me. Kanti is no longer played as a striker. Who's no longer played as a striker? Ndlondlo's playing false 9, basically. Here we go. Oh, Ndlondlo. As a confident Ndlondlo is such a nice thing to see, man. I don't know what is happening at Pirates. Kari last game to hype, but a confident Ndlondlo. Nkumbula before he left the first time when he signed for Pirates, I was so angry that day. That Richards Bay pitch. Oh my word. That Richards Bay pitch. But I guess it's working for them because Richards Bay has gone 1-0 up through Ungem. Yo. Okay. Hey, maybe it's just the colors, man. Maybe Maybe it's different when you're there. Isn't this the pitch that Richards Bay has been asking for? Mistakes, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. UJ in Pimville, I am not sure. UJ Soweto campus, that's all I can tell you. Maybe somebody can just clarify, is it Pimville? I see Sundowns losing. Is Chiefs game against Kukune postponed? Mara speculator, why only so? Why only so? Every game Sundowns lack creativity in the midfield. They're always passing sideways. Tabang says, quick question, when are we talking about the coach? Never, Tabang. Why? Guys, can we respect Sundowns and give them their time, guys? Ay. Le busy bona le batla go bua ka Ben Khalil. But you'll be at Vista. Yo, way. Ha. Manje, abo velile come from the times of Rao. Guys, have you noticed something? Whenever Reyners and Shalil are on the same pitch, it doesn't seem like they get along. And it seems like Shalil almost forces that thing up by senior onto Reyners. Like it's almost bullying. KZN government paid 60 million for that pitch. 60 meter for that. Guys. It is Pinville. Thank you, Zintle. Yes, it is Pinville. Soweto campus is in Pinville. Amatume, I get a kipiki kasla how. Kawata wana ulikwa. Please. Adam should be brought out fast. Gallants is winning what will be a draw. Yes, the same one in the street as Bara. Says Masi. Masi, are you going to be there? If it's Vista, then it's invincible just after Bara. We know how Sundowns games go already. This is just a formality, says Tabak. Both of them want the spotlight. Mara, have you seen that? Have you seen there's a certain shouting he does, and then Urena starts shaking a little bit. Apume Ucupido, Eban. Shasha and Reyners act like Real Madrid players with egos. I remember Peterson gifting an on goal in that pitch. Guys, if you are going to be at the stadium, come say hi, guys. Come say hi. Okay, let's see. 41 minutes in. Tebza. Ngwanako Khai. Mokwena Mhlakwane is standing over the ball. He's going to take a shot at Arubi, who has looked a little bit shaky. Okay, Arubi. But that was a poor one, eh? No power behind that. Placement, no power. I saw you last time. I asked you a question about the number 2. Oh! Okay, I miss Mhango on Gallants. Karam Mhango, Vilekai, he joined another team. Karam Mhango, hey, Kabatino. Yes, there's players, Mhango, Ohizu. I'm trying to think of those striker guys that just always find jobs. But we missed Nabi already. Okay, some people are saying Durban City, others are saying Richards Bay. This Msenda me will get Lunga sent off. Yeah, no, Temikosi, I would target him now. Is there, Mhango, is that Richards Bay? Okay. Yo, Abanyevati, okay. I guess we've got the province right. Richards Bay is in the lineup. PSL must limit squad sizes so that players like Kulisi trickle down to other teams and improve the PSL. Ranks. Let me not be mean. I'm not going to be mean. Interesting idea. So a squad limit would be interesting. Lunga must get out fast. Yeah, I agree. OT, please beat people. Guys, I mean, I might make a video speaking about it. There we go, Adams. There we go. Find your spot. And then he loses the ball. Auntie, please meet the people. Alright, guys, I don't want to talk about Nebi while another team is playing. Guys, it's 43 minutes. Remember, halftime on the open and let 5 people in. We're going to have a discussion about what you're seeing in the first half. Look, typical low block game, forcing Sundowns to play wide. Players like Salesh have gone missing. Jaden is dropping back to try help out and build that ball up. Mokwena dropped back too. There's still a big disconnect between the defense and the midfield and the attack. They're doing it by going to the sides. That's where I think Lunga has probably touched the ball the most up to this. Oh, layoff. You should have taken the shot. Even Downs fans will talk about Nabi when they join. You can run away from it. OT. Adams ageko vele ground in. Retlabuaka Nabi after game. Yeah, after game. Let's respect the Sandawanas, guys. Oh, Heaven. We're not happy with the departure of Nabi as a country. Princess. Please, no Nabi talk. I can't stream the game, guys. Copyright. I do not have R1 billion in my pocket. I do not have enough resources to fight Betway and Supersport for the rights to this thing. So please, 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 please. How people are gonna ask me? No, you're gonna ask me to talk about Nabi when I'm telling you about yay. Kya come on. Kya Aksabatlu go ka Nabi. Kya we have a serious issue. Lunali Shebile Santos Nabi. Wile and Okutama team ya gagwe. Utama team ya gagwe. Oh, never. Ah, yeah, pending topic for what? This is a watch along.
The problem is you are trying to mix things that can't be mixable.
We can't be mixing things that are not mixable. That Caruso wanted Barcelona, was it management? Why isn't he playing? Guys, sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes things don't work out. When if you're winning, why fix something that's not broken? It's the PSL versus Big Seven. I'm just gonna call Masandawana here. Half time. I'm just gonna call Masandawana. Hanga, guys. Okay, we are at halftime right now. Let me just let in the panels, guys. Hey! If you talk about Nebi, hey, Tunya Sikai, how can I today? How can I today? Okay, let me go to the guys who are in. What's happening? Why am I frozen? What's going on?
Not frozen, you're fine.
No. On my side, the thing is frozen. But I'll start with you, Agent. Agent, tell me about this first half, man.
Are you Mr. OT or Mr. Overthinking here? Shalom, Mr. OT. You know, there's a song that...
Hey, man. Agent. What is going on?
Hey, Gubi.
Guys. Nipi lana ngonabi yini ningenza so. Let me see. Kona badi la wait, kukhuluma bani khona baji. Spiwe.
Kicking us out. Why are you kicking us out?
I didn't kick anyone out. It just, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, but it's fine. I was saying, there's a song that I used to sing, when I was young. Thomas Alohodimo,
Yeah.
I think Sundowns fans, they believe in singing, Shem, Thomas, Shem. The Shalulile Arena's combination never worked last season. It's not gonna work now. Even next season is not gonna work. Even in 10 years, it's not gonna work. You know, so we can see that they want to occupy the same areas and again on the same level. On the same point of Butumas.
Hey, Banna. Guys, what's happening?
Mr. OT, the thing how is kicking people out.
Yeah, because it's not even loading properly on my side. Wait, let me do this. Let me check something. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this. Guys, I'm gonna disconnect everybody. Please request again. I'm gonna let you all in. I just wanna check something. Apologies, guys. Apologies for this. I am unsure what is happening here. Everybody's getting kicked out. Let's try it again. Hey, agent. Hi. Technology. All of a sudden, everything is not working when it's time to speak. Hey, man.
But yeah, man. Before it kicked me out again, I wanted to say, like, even the Matthews thing. Say what you may about Matthews. He's gonna provide width. You know, he's gonna be a dangerous player. You know, he may not score, he'll miss chances, but he's gonna be a creative player. You know, right now Sales is running like a headless chicken. Something which I always despise of youngsters that stick to one position, create width there. Now he's on the other side on the wing, he's in the center, he's on the other side, he's lost.
Yeah.
You know, and that is frustrating to watch. You know, because Oshalulile can trade, Orenas can trade. They both can play on the wing. What are you trying to do?
What is happening? Yeah, man. Guys, I haven't said anything about Nabi. What am I getting? What's going on? Guys, can you still hear me?